Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Fairuzanata Kusuma. I'm from Civil Engineering, and today I'm going to present to you about J-pop. So, how many of you like K-pop? Many, right? You know Blackpink, you know EXO, you know BTS. But right now, I'm going to introduce to you Arashi, the most famous Japanese boy band. They were already debuted. So, okay, I will explain to you about the outline. So first, I'm going to explain to you about the general information, and then the artists under the Johnny's Associate, the members and achievements, and then the comparison between J-pop and K-pop, and then the conclusion. So the first thing is that they were debuted in September 16, 1999. So it was like a long time ago, but they are still having albums even until this year. So the debut single sold for like almost 1 million copies, and they have like declined in sale in like 2002 to 2005, and then they began to have more popularity at 2007. They were actually have the original soundtrack for the Hanayori Dango, or maybe you know it as the Boys Before Flower or Meteor Garden. It was also adapted by the Korean and the Taiwanese and Chinese version as well. So Arashi was under Johnny's Associate. It's one of the biggest entertainment company in Japan. Maybe in Korea is like JYP or SM Entertainment. It has like Heisei Jump, Tamago, and then the Kanjani Eito, and then like individual artists like Yamapi and Ikuta Toma. So the first member is Satoshi Ono. He is an actor, a radio DJ, an artist, and also a choreographer. So Ono was born in November 26, 1980. So he was like 38 this year. He was the leader of the group. He's really quiet, but he's very straightforward and savage. And as you can see, like he has act in two of the most famous film is Mao and then the Kaibutsukun, and then this is like his gallery because he's an artist who really can draw really well. And then the second one is Sakurai Sho. He's the second member. He was 37th this year, and he has a bad luck in the romance department. So he is an actor, a host, a singer, songwriter, and a newscaster. So as you can see, like they have like this really several individual jobs, and for Sakurai shows he's a really good newscaster. Yeah, and this is like his films. This is like the latest one. It's just released earlier this month on November 7th, and this is my favorite drama, the Kazoku Game. The third one is Masaki Aiba. So he's 36 this year, and he's a very lively person, a very easygoing and very kind. He's a singer, a host, a dancer of the group, an actor, and then also a TV personality. So this is one of his movies, The Miracle Clause, and he was like collaborating with the Korean actresses as well, Han Hyo-joo. And the fourth one is Ninomiya Kazunari. So maybe you know him as the Koro Sensei in Assassination Classroom. He also has numerous of movies. This is one of my favorite movies, Black Pen, and he has a really interesting fashion choices. He is an actor, a voice actor, a songwriter, and a host as well. So the last one is Matsumoto Jun. He is especially my favorite member. He is 36 this year, so he's one of the youngest line of the members. He already acted in 39 dramas, 11 movies, and 6 stages. So he is mostly doing a model and an actor, and this is like some of the dramas that I really love. And yeah. So for J-pop versus K-pop. So as you can see, this is like the comparison between the like visual of J-pop and K-pop. As you can see in the K-pop, they have like this certain of beauty standard that makes that the artists kind of like look the same. I'm not saying that they all have plastic surgery, but it is for sure that they have like this certain beauty standard that they only like certain facial features that is like liked by many people. But in Japan, they're like more diverse. You can see that they have like different facial features. They have uh, how to say, like regular person. So it's like people who you see every day. Okay, and then this is for the dance. um, Korean, as you know, that they are very strict. You know, the choreography has to be like in sync with every members and everything. But in Japan, they are more into like how the personality of each members can, you know, entertain people, how to be funny, how to be smart, how to be interesting. It's not only like, I think K-pop has certain discipline into their teachings, their styles, but comparing to the Japanese, they are more like into the fun, into how to enjoy the days. As you can see that this boy band, they already like in the same age as me. They are 20 years old, and they are still going on until today. They are still very popular. Still a lot of girls like them, and this is also the mirror that, you know, in Japanese industry, although they are starting debuted are really young, but they last longer in the industry compared to the Korean entertainment industry. So this is the sample of the songs that I want to point out. Well, I'm not going to play it because this is on the video examples, but K-pop, they have like the American influence. They have like similar beats, similar style to the American Hollywood musics, but J-pop, they have certain like rock influence. They are more focused on the real instruments rather the what do you say, the electronic music, EDM for example. And they have, even for the pop music, they have certain beats like that make them unique compared to the K-pop. And for the K-pop, for the K-pop, in comparison, they are easier to be accessed. They have loads and loads of sources. You know, you can find them in Spotify, you can find them in YouTube, Netflix, easily. There's TV shows, everything. It's very easy, and they have like a really broad market as well. But J-pop, they are very, what can I say, like very limited, only in Japan. Even though like right now they're still they want to expand, they want to also expand our market here in the other Asian countries, but they're still very limited. Only I think only like a few weeks ago Arashi was added into Spotify. It was really hard for me to access their music. And another thing that they want to try to expand is the the AKB48 sister groups. They have the BNK48, JKT48, in a lot of different countries, a similar style. This is also one of their attempt to make Japan culture known to other countries. So final thoughts. Yeah, as you can see that maybe compared to the K-pop, if you want some like more real approach, more like similar style, I don't know, like people that you can see every day, not unharsh beauty standard, you know, long lasting career in the entertainment industry, you know, they are more valued as a person. Maybe you should try to explore into the J-pop cultures as well. Comparing to the K-pop, I feel like Japanese is like more approachable and more real. So yeah, therefore like I already explained to you about the general information, the artists under the Jonas Associates, and then the members and their achievement, K-pop and versus J-pop, and then the conclusion as well. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much.